Okay, today is our April week 4 lessons, and I'm going to be starting with the warm-up. Make sure you have enough room to do all your exercises. You're not going to hurt yourself or anyone else, and especially not damage anything inside the house. So we'll start by getting our heart rate up, and we're going to do some running in place, and we'll do some jumping jacks. Jumping jacks, ready, go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Arms up. Breathe in your nose. Arms down. Breathe out your mouth. Good. We're going to do push-ups, sit-ups, and then go back to running in place. We're just going to do 10 push-ups. Try and do them as well technically as you can. So that means arms just below our shoulders. We're going to go down. We're going to get 90 degrees and back up. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now on our back crunches, knees up, elbows up, go. Down, up. Down, up. Good. Stand up. Now we're going to do our running in place. Ready, go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One side. Rotating. Now the other way. Good. High knees. Now bring your... Good. Now slow it down and stop. Good. Breathe in your nose. Breathe out your mouth. Breathe in your nose. Breathe out your mouth. Hands on your hips. Hips rotation. Head rotation. Other direction. Side to side. Short rotations. Other direction. Arms out, little circles. Other direction. Big circles. Other direction. Good. Now hands or hips, hip rotations. Other direction. Dip all the way down and back. Other direction. Good. Stop. Take one arm out. Pull your arm back. Down. One side. Other side. Shake it out. Other arm. Pull your arm back. Down. One side. Other side. Shake it out. Arms out of bounds. One leg up. Ankle rotations. Other direction. Lower leg rotations. Other direction. Leg up. Out. Kick it out. Arms up again. Other leg. Ankle rotations. Other direction. Lower leg rotations. Other direction. Leg up. Out. Kick it out. Elbows up for elbow striking. Look where you're striking. Each knee. Each knee. Each knee. Yame. Good. Now, we're going on the floor to do some floor stretches. A lot of them are similar to what we've already done, so it should be a lot easier. First, let's spread our legs out to the side, go down the center. one leg. Other leg. Back down the center. Good. Now let's keep both feet out to the side, and we're going to bring our knees side to side. Open up our hips more. Just relax them. Start out nice and slow. We do not want to pull anything. Keep going. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. And back up. Good. Let's put feet out together. Down, up, down, up. Trying to put some motion into it. Not too fast. Good. Let's do one leg over the other and pull our knee in. Good. Switch. Good. Now I'll put one leg in. Do another hamstring stretch. We'll hold these for less time since we've already done some other hamstring stretches. Good. Stretch your legs out. Stand up. Again, shake your legs out. Shake your arms out. Roll your neck out if you need to. Next, we're going to do a calf stretch. So, we've done this in the past. Kind of like a front stance. We're going to keep both of our feet pointing the same direction, except we're not going to have a big gap in between our legs. I want to keep my heel firmly planted on the ground while I stretch forward. You should be feeling it in your right calf right now. Switch. So I slowly move forward. I can get a better stretch on it. If you want to prevent cramping during your exercises, it's important to eat regularly and with good quality food that has fiber, and get consistent drinking of water. So you want to stay hydrated, make sure you're getting enough water each day. And when we say water, we mean actual water, not things like juices all the time. A little bit is not going to kill you, but make sure you get clean water. And that's good. Another exercise you can do if you have just a flat wall or a bag at home is you can go up to it, as will be on this corner of your screen. You put your foot up to the side, heel on the ground, and stretch in. And back in. You do not want to pull too hard on this. It's nice and easy like we do all of our stretches. Make sure you ask your parents' permission before you do this against any of your walls. You don't want to scuff it up. That's our warm-up for today and our stretches. Make sure you're nice and loosened up. If you feel like your heart rate's going down, if you've been staring at the screen for a while, do some more running in place. Get that heart rate up and make sure you're ready to do all your workouts. Just dance and bow. You away. For our white through high orange belt B-Day, we've been doing a lot of Gohan Kumite and Sambo Kumite, so I thought we'd go in a different direction for our lesson this week. And we're going to work on our third tip on our yellow belt again, which is doing some individual moves. We're doing our back fist, our ridge hand, and our back stance knife hand block. Okay? So starting out, let's go into our fighting stance. I'm doing everything backwards here, so it's easier for you to mirror it. And right now I'm in a bit of a square stance. And we have different types of stance that we use while we're doing our karate. One of them we're gonna work on is our back stance, which when we practice it for katas, we do a lot deeper than we normally do. And that we've talked about before, that's to condition our legs, make them a lot stronger. But right here, we have it pretty loose, so we're able to step into our front stance when we want to lunge forward and close the distance. So that's one of our stances. Another stance is when we're squaring up with our opponent, where we have both of our feet are mostly pointing towards our opponent, and a lot of times defend against leg kicks, where we can pressure this, so if they did hit it, we'd be able to stabilize ourselves more. So I'm going to set my fighting stance, and we'll do our ridge hand. So we're going to come back, put our thumb under our index finger, and swing out to the side. We're hitting the side of the head of our opponent. Ready, 1, 2, ki, light. Now we're going to do a back fist. This is another good front arm move that's pretty fast, and I would say pretty effective because of its strength. If you do it quick, you can still harm someone, and it doesn't take a lot of technique to perfect. It's pretty simple. So we're just going to extend a little bit, push forward with that back leg to get just a little bit more force. Push forward like that, just to put your weight behind it, and you can just extend out. If you want to keep someone off you, a good way to do it, just throw a couple back fists. It doesn't have to land, but it's going to make them say, whoa, I got to get back or I'm going to get hit in the face. So, do a couple back fists. Ready, 1, 2, ki, tight. Still want it tight though, so you don't hurt your hand. Let's go to our other side. Always work both sides with our stances. Ridge hand. 1, 2, ki, tight. Back fist. 1, 2, ki, tight. First we have our knife hand block, where when we're in our katas, we have our non-blocking hand on our abdomen right here, just above our belly button. And we want to keep that nice and flat. And our other hand out here, I'll get into my back stance, and we're nice and deep so we can condition ourselves. We want it straight like this, and we're gonna block. And you don't think that we can use some of these techniques sometimes, but it's actually more useful than you think. If someone's punching you and you don't have time to get into motion, do an inside block or outside block, just hit it out to the side. You can knock hands away. It's used more than you'd think. So we'll work on that and get back into our back stance. It's called an isometric exercise. We're just holding position, and it's going to strengthen our legs. So the other side, remember our front leg has 25% of our weight, and our back leg has 75% of our weight. Most of our weight is on our back leg, and we can spring forward with that back leg in order to close the distance. Like that, knife hand. So we hit the side of the arm, like this, and knock it away. Because when we punch or do other attacks, our arm is pretty strong going forward, because we have our chest muscles to push it forward. But side to side, all we have is our shoulder. And that's not as strong of a muscle. You can do an exercise where you have a parent or a sibling, and you can have them hold the arm out, or you can do this yourself. And you could probably just take a couple fingers and still move it around. Have them try and stop it, and a lot of people can't. Just because of how weak their shoulder actually is. It's not that strong as we think. It's in terms of stabilize. But if you try to push their hand back, it's a lot easier to hold. So you can just attack at the side, and it's easier to knock the arm away if you put enough pressure on it. Keep working on those exercises. Push tense, and bow. Uoi.
Hi, this is Sensei Scott with Golden Tiger Karate School. It is May week 1, 2021. I want to share with you the word of the week. The word of the week is loyal. Who are you loyal to? Who is the most important person around you? I would guess it would probably be your parents or your wife or your husband. Those are the people that you need to be loyal to more than anyone. You need to be loyal to your dog. You need to be loyal to your boss. You need to be loyal to your teacher. Who are you loyal to? Okay, the word of the week is loyal. Everyone say loyal. Good. All right, we're going to do some nunchucks. We're going to work on some whipping techniques today. Get your nunchucks out. Let's go. Back and forth. Out in front. Overhead. Circles. Off to the side. Overhead. Switch hands. Circles. Out in front. Overhead. Around your body. Switch hands. And let's do our strike. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Go hi-ya! Go hi-ya! Switch hands. Now with your left hand. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Go hi-ya! Ki-ai. Hi-ya! Good. All right. Let's go to our switching hands, which we've been working on. Switching hands back and forth. Let's go around 2 times and catch. 2 times and catch. 3 times to catch. 3 times to catch. Good. All right. Let's switch hands. 1, 2, 3. Over your shoulders. 1, 2, 3. Around your body. 1, 2, 3. Other direction. 1, 2, 3. Over your head. 1, 2, 3. Good. Be careful when you're doing these over the head that you don't hit yourself in the head. Okay, today we're going to do some whipping techniques. And let's start off with our shoulder. Back and forth. Shoulder. Leg. Body. Shoulder. Legs apart. Legs, do it off to the side. You don't hit yourself in the privates. Body. Switch hands. Shoulder. Leg. Body. Okay? Now we're going to swing our nunchucks around for about 30 seconds for fun. Swing them however you want to swing them. You can go really fast, or you can go really slow. 2, 3, shoulder, leg, body, working on our whipping techniques this month. Yummy, this week. Okay, put your nunchucks up. We're going to work down on our cool down and safety. Make sure you're being safe at home, that everything is safe in the house. You're not messing up mom or dad's house or your own home. And we're going to see how many kicks we can do without putting our foot down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops, almost lost my balance. 9. Oops, it's going. 10, 11, 12. Oh, put my foot down. Only did a dozen. Try your other foot. I'm sure there's some of you out there could do 150 without putting your foot down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, there's enough right there. Okay, I'm sure you could do 150. And that completes my lesson today. Thank you for attending. Os!